Year's Eve afternoon, doing some chores, getting some laundry done. Now I had a choice. I've got a bedroom that's kind of like a basement, and it's a nice bedroom. It's got its own bath, and it's also got washer and dryer hookups. But I decided to put them out here in this kind of enclosed, semi-enclosed outside area. They do get dusty, but if I ever decide to loan out that bedroom, then I don't have to go down and interrupt them to get some clothes done. It also keeps the noise out here. And I'm going to be throwing some burgers on. Thing about the burgers, it's hard to get good burgers, and it's hard to buy good hamburger. And maybe I'll do something on that in depth. But the best I've been able to do is they have really good pork. They've got kind of crappy beef. So I take beef and pork ground and I mix them together with some garlic powder, a few other spices, and I get a pretty decent burger out of that. Burgers on, cooking away. Charcoal. You don't get charcoal here the way you do in the States, and here a lot of people make charcoal for sale. This huge bag, and perspective, there's a foot. It's probably about a 50-pound bag. This is the charcoal. It's basically hunks of trees, big pieces that they, whatever the process is, they make the charcoal. And it's difficult to do charcoal. It's difficult to light. Altitude has something to do with it. I use a combination. There's a gel that I buy in Corral Central. It's a green gel. It looks almost like Sterno. So I buy that, and I have some of that. Encendedor para carbón. I put the gel, mix it in with the pieces of charcoal, and then I kind of soak it down with about half a bottle of that stuff. I light it, and then it sit for about a half an hour. And then I get a pretty decent fire. Before I figured out that combination, oh my God, I went through a lot of lighter fluid, paper, a lot of frustration, and now it's pretty routine. I get a pretty good fire. You just have to be patient. It takes time. If I want to cook a steak on here, actually I would normally want to let these coals burn down a little more, but I'm not a real patient person, and I've already been waiting for quite a while. It's almost 2 o'clock. So I went ahead and put the burgers on. Now you're wondering, if I'm by myself, why these big burgers, 4 of them, what the heck? Well, when you go through everything you have to go through to light a carbon fire to get that taste, you're not going to do it for one burger. So I'm going to cook these others. I'll take the other 3 and let them cool off, and then I'll package them up, put them in the refrigerator, and then I can do a quick nuke and still keep that charcoal flavor. Like so many things here, getting the charcoal going, finding a good burger to eat. I could make a huge list, finding a right kind of charcoal grill. It's all different, and it all works, but you have to relearn. So many things that it's like second nature, and it's simple. Here, you've really got to learn all new skill, new techniques to get things done. Sometimes it's frustrating, but I think eventually you get to the point where you just kind of kick back, and that's just part of the ride. Well, it's really smelling good. And before somebody asks me why are they oblong, I use a whole grain bread. It's yogurt and almond, I think it is, and it's delicious. I love that bread. keep it in the freezer, fry off a couple slices, and microwave them for 20 seconds, and they're good. But they're not so tall, and they're pretty wide, and so for the hamburger to fit on the bread, I kind of have to make them oblong like that. It's almost time for lunch.
You know you could.